Hey guys, Alex Hamilton, YouRise Education. Right now we're standing at College Hall in the campus of the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. We're going to show you all around campus this beautiful sunny afternoon. Starting on the northeast of campus is Hill Square, a green space and gateway to the university. Along the walk, you'll find Lauder College House, the university's first residential space designed for a shared community among undergrads, grad students, and faculty. Across the walk is another community, Hill College House. Penn's College House system offers students a support community and in-house advising at each house, providing a tailored university experience. Nearby is the McNeil Center for Early American Studies. Across Walnut Street, Fisher Bennett Hall hosts the English department and sits near Weiss Tech House in the School of Engineering and Applied Sciences. Continue along the road to find 3401 Walnut, an academic support facility. Heading south of Fisher Bennett, you'll find Meyerson, home of Penn Design Facilities. Across Fisher Fine Arts Library are the Vagelos Libraries of the Institute for Advanced Sciences and Technology. And its neighbor, Town, holds the School of Engineering and Applied Science. Standing on the engineering quad is a statue of chemist John Harrison. Across Vagelos is the famed Irvine Auditorium. And across the street is the renowned Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania, which has served patients for over 2 centuries. Houston Hall is the oldest college union building in the country. Continue past Irvine to find Perelman Quad and Penn Commons. Most notable is College Hall, the oldest building on campus and home to administration as well as the College of Arts and Sciences. Past Fisher Fine Arts in Meyerson, you'll find yourself in Blanche Levy Park. Completed in 1873, College Hall is notable for its beautiful green serpentine. And it's a stone's throw away from Van Pelt, the main library on campus. Outside, the split button sculpture commemorates a button that, according to legend, popped off of Ben Franklin's vest and split in two. Meanwhile, Franklin himself has sat before College Hall since 1939. Past Sweden Alumni Center, in the home of the Jerome Fisher Program in Management Technology, the historic Cohen Hall houses School of Arts and Sciences departments. And by its side, you'll find the university's famous Love sculpture. Across Cohen, the off-campus Weistar Institute conducts life-saving disease research. Its neighbor is home to the Psi Epsilon fraternity. And this brings us to Locust Walk, dubbed the heartbeat of campus as the university's main thoroughfare. Along the walk, you'll find the Penn Graduate Student Center and the Family Resource Center. Its neighbor, Steinberg Dietrich, is home to the academic departments of the Wharton School, one of the leading business schools in the world, across which are historic buildings such as the Colonial Penn Center. Adjacent other Greek life housing, you'll find Ben Franklin sitting with a pigeon. Further down is the Lauder Institute of Management and Wharton's Mack Institute for Innovation Management. This brings us to Vance Hall of Wharton's graduate education program. And along Spruce Street, you'll find Penn's famed quadrangle, or the Quad, a collection of dorms whose collegiate Gothic architecture have been a fixture of campus for over a century. Continue past Vance to find Wharton Steinberg Conference Center and the Aresti Institute of Executive Education. Among the program's various offerings is a certificate in environmental and social governance to encourage sustainable practices in business. Along 38th Street, you'll find the Class of 1920 Commons, which contains spaces to dine and relax. And past the bridge is Perry World House, a forum where scholars around the university come to discuss international issues. At the foot of the 1949 generational bridge, honoring alumni of the university, is Huntsman Hall, a classroom space of Wharton. The Huntsman program offers undergraduates a chance to explore international studies and business through integrated learning. Across the bridge, you'll find the Kelly Writers House. And beyond that, at the entrance to the university's superblock, is Covenant, a nearly 50-foot sculpture meant to symbolize bonding of students with the West Philly community. The enormous Harnwell College House sits nearby. Returning over the bridge, you'll find the Castor Building of Penn School of Public Policy and Practice. Go past the Greek Life Housing to find Locust House, a Penn's Women's Center. Beyond Steinberg, you can see Penn's Annenberg School for Communication. Meanwhile, the Arch, or the Arts, Research, and Culture House, houses cultural affinity groups through student life. And further east, on 34th Street, sits Weitzman Plaza of Penn's famed Weitzman School of Design. And near the eastern edge of campus sits the impressive Penn Museum, with one of the most extensive collections of artifacts in the world. On the other side is the pavilion of the university's hospital, ranked among the top medical institutions in the world. Among the university's specialties, its cancer, cardiology, and pulmonary care, in addition to others, are all ranked in the top 20 in the nation. It's no wonder when you consider the top-notch education provided by the Perelman School of Medicine, the first medical school established in the country. Coming into University City from the east, you'll find Franklin Field, the nation's oldest D1 stadium in continuous operation. Continue past Spruce to find the chemistry labs. Beyond Irvine and Houston, Williams Hall hosts languages and humanities, as well as study spaces. Meanwhile, near the eastern edge of campus, we'll find Weitzman Hall, home of the Penn Athletic Department. Across 33rd Street is Hayden Hall, which hosts the Institute of Environmental Studies. And on the edge of Shoemaker Green lies the War Memorial Flagpole, honoring veterans of the university. Across Shoemaker, the recently renovated Palestra houses the D1 Quakers basketball team, nearby Franklin Field. North, the David Rittenhouse Library houses math and physics, which sits across the new Skirkinich Hall of the School of Engineering and Applied Sciences. Adjacent is the state-of-the-art laboratory for research on the structure of matter and Hill College House. All around campus, you'll find buildings of Drexel University, which, through an agreement with Penn, shares resources such as transportation services and library access. We've already seen a lot in University City, Philadelphia, and there's a whole lot more to Penn. From the university's highly ranked engineering and STEM programs to its world-renowned business and economics, as well as the endless athletic and extracurricular opportunities, the University of Pennsylvania really epitomizes what an Ivy League education should be. For that, Penn attracts a highly diverse student body, with around 11% of undergraduates being international. Being such a world-class institution, Penn is highly competitive, with an admit rate at the undergraduate level of around 6%. The good news is, the 3 required essays represent a great opportunity for you to stand out on the application. Let's take a look at the first prompt. At first glance, you might consider talking about your family or friends, and perhaps that could work. It would also be a great way for you to showcase your unique relationship with someone close to you and shed some light on your background or a particular story from your past. You could also take this opportunity to introduce a member of your community with whom you've engaged, perhaps through volunteering or sports. By writing a thank you to an individual in this capacity, you have a chance to elaborate upon an experience or achievement touched upon in your Common App activity list. Or you could take a different approach and thank somebody with whom you're not really familiar, perhaps a kind stranger that you visited when traveling abroad, and showcasing how they furthered your understanding of cultural discourse and exchange. The most important thing, in addition to making your story authentic and unique to you, is to pay attention to your writing style. This means showcasing how you genuinely communicate. In other words, if you're writing to a friend, then be sure to showcase some of the lingo and slang that the two of you use, and avoid literary prose, unless that's the angle that you're really going for. Now, let's examine the second prompt. This second prompt requires a community essay tied in with some Y School elements. Here, you should first consider which aspect or aspects of your identity you wish to explore further. Identity could involve more visible aspects such as race or gender, but it doesn't have to be limited to that. Identity also encompasses aspects such as religion, your family, and where you're from, all of which in turn shape your perspective. From there, you can think about the unique things at Penn that will allow you to develop these aspects further, as well as how doing so will enrich the Penn community. For this Penn-specific portion, you can think about the university's unique student organizations, such as affinity groups, as well as any courses that catch your eye that relate to your perspective and your identity. You can also think about incorporating some fun aspects of Penn, such as its moniker as the social ivy, or the tradition of toasting the team, if that's something that resonates with you. Or perhaps you can ponder the university's motto, "Laws without morals are useless." That could be a great starting point or reference for your essay. Finally, let's take a look at prompt 3. So the last prompt is a classic Y School essay. Like other Y School prompts, you can always build your foundation on any university-specific courses, clubs, professors, resources, and so on. But you can also dig a little bit further here in talking about unique aspects of Penn, such as a particular study abroad program that interests you, or maybe a research opportunity. Just keep in mind that the essay will be limited to 200 words, so focus more on getting your points across above writing a flowery story. And that's it. What did you enjoy most about our visit through the University of Pennsylvania? And for current, prospective, or previous students, what's your favorite thing about the university? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video on the University of Pennsylvania, then be sure to check out some of our other school tour and essay writing tip videos. And if you found this kind of content helpful, then please be sure to like and subscribe to help my channel grow, and I'll keep the videos rolling. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.